And a very good evening to you. Welcome to Game 4 of the Pioneer League Championships here live from Raimondi Park. This is Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. It's great to be with you, back with you after last night's 10-2 Oakland victory. We did not know if there would be tonight, a Saturday game. A Game 4 after Idaho Falls won the first 2 games of the championship in Idaho Falls. The Ballers come back to Raimondi Park, have a day off, and the bats were alive last night. 13 hits for Oakland. Home runs by Christian Almanza and Tyler Lozano, and some good pitching. Just 1 earned run allowed in the ball game by Luke Short, who got the win, and the bullpen through the final 4 innings of shutout baseball. Today, the mission is the same: survive for Oakland and push this series to a winner-take-all decisive Game 5. The lineups for both teams tonight, here they are. First, for Troy Percival's Idaho Falls Chuckers, who are 1 win away from a ring in 2025. And actually, we're going to send it over to Mark Kahn, who has the Ballers lineup first.
Batting leadoff and playing shortstop, number 3, Tremaine Cobb. Batting second and playing right field, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting third and playing first base, number 29, Christian Almanza. The cleanup hitter, designated hitter, number 15, Cam Buford. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Jake Allgaier. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 4, Danny Harris. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 11, Davis Trueck. Batting eighth and catching, number 2, Tyler Lozano. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 8, Michael O'Hara. On the mound, number 56, Gabe Tanner.
Thank you, Mark. Gabe Tanner out to the mound. A game after he threw 8 shutout innings against the Ogden Raptors in a decisive winner-take-all Game 3 to advance these Ballers to the championship. We will now pause and send it down to the field for the playing of the national anthem. The colors presented by military veteran Nick DeVries. And of no relation to Daniel Harris IV on the Ballers, here is Daniel Harris III on trumpets, the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Composer and band leader, Daniel Harris III, no relation to our second baseman, Daniel Harris IV.
We are now officially ready for baseball on this Saturday night. The lineup for the visiting Idaho Falls Chuckers, written out by manager Troy Percival, is as follows. Eddie Pelk, the left fielder, will lead off, followed by Trevor Rogers, the first baseman, batting second. Johnny Pappas will be the DH. Benjamin Rosengard will hit fourth and play third. Thomas McCaffrey will catch and hit fifth. Jacob Jablonski in right field. He will hit sixth. Spencer Rich moved down to the 7 hole. He's in center field. Kirkland Banks at second will bat 8th, and Anthony Mata, shortstop, he will bat 9th. On the mound for Oakland is the man who went 9-0 in the regular season. That is Gabe Tanner, a 3.26 ERA. 17 appearances, 11 starts. A complete game for Gabe, the first ever by an Oakland baller. 77 in the third innings, just 47 strikeouts to 24 walks, but only 70 hits allowed, a 2.43 batting average against. Again, the game that he started, an elimination game, he went 8 innings, allowed 5 hits, no runs, a walk, and 5 Ks in a 1-0 victory over the Ogden Raptors to help Oakland advance to be in this position. The defense behind him, you heard the lineup during runouts. The first time we will see this outfield of O'Hara in left, Druick in center, and Santos in right. Allgaier at third, Cobb at short, Harris at second, Almanza at first, and Lozano, after the big game he had, not just with the bat, not just with the defense, but what a game he called as well. Only 2 runs allowed in yesterday's ball game. That'll bring up Pelk to the plate. Yesterday, the leadoff man was on base 3 times, 2 hits and a walk. And he also flied out to center field on a ball that Davis Druick robbed for a home run. That was the first batter of the game. He stands in, Tanner is ready. Into his windup, the right-hander throws, and the first pitch is a fastball for a strike at 6:38. 67 degrees, a slightly warm Oakland night. The 0-1 on its way. Tanner fires, and it's swung on and fouled back. Fastball at 90. It is strike 2. Still a long road for Oakland if they want to win this championship. It's all about just forcing a game 5. The 0-2 pitch, Pelk takes in the dirt. It's like a changeup that time for Tanner, and on 0-2, you can waste one below the zone, and he does there. Now a 1-2. Tanner to the dish, and Pelk takes a breaking ball down low. That was a nice take that time. A tougher pitch to lay off. Count now even at 2-2. The pitch is taken high. 92 from Tanner. That's some good velo, knowing his repertoire. Full count pitch to Pelk. The pitch on its way is swung on and fouled back. So we'll see at least a 7-pitch at bat to Pelk, as he will now take timeout. This is one matchup that Idaho Falls is not familiar with. They have not seen Tanner yet. Neither has Tanner seen this lineup. The 3-2 on its way. Tanner to the dish. It is high for ball 4. A leadoff walk to begin this ball game. That'll bring up Trevor Rogers, who's been trouble in the series. Rogers yesterday had a 1-for-5 with a double. Tanner works from the stretch now. The close stance, works on the right side of the rubber, and the first pitch is a fastball down low for ball 1. No score, just underway. A leadoff walk for the Chuckers. The infield defense at double play depth. The next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 91 from Tanner. This early velo from Tanner, 91-92. It is, for him, the higher side of velo. He's got 6 different pitches. He mixes it up. But we have not seen him much higher than 92 this year. The 1-1 on its way. Tanner throws, and Rogers hits the ball to center field. Pushing Druick to the track. He is at the wall, and he makes the catch. Well, not a ball that Druick robbed, but a ball that was hit to the wall in deep left center field. If Rogers hits that same ball down the line, it's gone for a 2-run home run. 356 feet for out number 1. And now here is Johnny Pappas, the DH today. First pitch to Pappas, swung on, fouled back. 2 catchers in the lineup for Troy Percival. It's Pappas, the DH, batting 3rd, and McCaffrey, the catcher today, hitting 5th. It's an 0-1 pitch to Pappas. He swings, hits a ball to right field. Santos jogging in. He has the hat come off of his head, but he gets there and makes the catch one-handed, and there's 2 away. There's a fastball right at the top of the zone, and Pappas slightly late and under on that ball. Sends it out to right field. I'll call it semi-harmlessly. It took a nice run by Santos to finally get to the spot. There are 2 outs here in the top of the first. No score. Man at first after the leadoff walk. Here is Benjamin Rosengard, the 3rd baseman. First pitch fastball, a touch low at 89. It's 1-0. Rosengard yesterday took a 1-for-4. The lone hit he got was in the 8th off of Zach St. Pierre. It's a 1-0 pitch. Tanner, closed stance. The pitch on its way is a fastball outside. Changeup rather at 83, 2-0. Gabe Tanner versus Nathan Hemmerling, the right-handed pitcher from Riverside. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. That was a sinker at 89. Fairly center cut for Rosengard, who fouled it back to the screen. A sign that you're a catcher. McCaffrey on deck in his full-body shin guards. His catching shin guards. A 2-1. Rosengard fouls it out of play. Got a fastball that time at 91. It's 2-2. You're ready to hit, but you're also ready to hit the field. It's got to be the A game from Tanner, and he has brought it a lot this year. If Oakland wants a chance at a Game 5. The 2-2 on its way to Benjamin Rosengard. The kick and the pitch is a high chopper. Almanza leaps. He's got it. He's got to beat the man to the bag. He does. A 3 unassisted, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. A man left on base, and we go to the bottom of the first. No score on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the first, no score on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball. I'm Tyler Peterson. Cobb, Santos Almanza to lead off against the right-hander Nathan Hemmerling in his first professional season in the Pioneer League. 16 starts for Hemmerling, a 6.43 ERA, 8-4 record. 84 innings, 121 hits allowed, 43 walks, and 60 strikeouts. He got one of the 3 starts in Missoula as well. Here is Trey Cobb to face him. Cobb in these playoffs batting .269, 2 doubles, and 5 RBI. First pitch ball to Cobb. And now the 1-0 is up the middle. Banks on his backhand has it. The jump throw to first is in the dirt, but it's scooped by Rogers for out number 1. A 4-3 ground out. I don't know that Banks necessarily needed to jump, but I think he knows all too well the speed of Cobb and got it just in case. Here is Santos, who's had a great playoffs, batting .300. 3 doubles and 4 driven in. First pitch breaking ball, a strike to Santos. High outside corner. It's 0-1. Hammerling started the game that the Chuckers lost in Missoula, which was game 2. Breaking ball to Santos on the inside corner. It's a quick 0-2. On that day, 5 innings, 6 earned runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. It was a 16-9 loss. Most of the runs in that game came in after Hammerling left. A couple of big breaking balls to Santos. He's down 0-2. Hammerling from the windup. The pitch. Santos swings and fouls it back. 91 above the hands. It's a foul ball. The next pitch to Santos. Fastball up and in. It's 1-2. Pretty decent crowd here in the first inning for less than 24 hours worth of sales. The 1-2 is tapped at the plate. Changeup. Hammerling, I must say, works extremely quickly, which as a broadcaster you don't hate. But as far as I'm concerned, the game could go 6 hours. All we really want is a baller's win if we can get it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. That was a nice breaking ball, and Santos strikes out. So 1 strikeout for Hammerling, and that'll bring up Almanza. Almanza, the first baseman. Last night homered, 3 home runs in the playoffs, all against Idaho Falls, batting .391 with 7 RBI. First pitch fastball is inside, and it's a 1-0 count. No score, bottom of the first, 2 away. Bases are empty for Almanza. He swings and misses over the changeup. It's 1-1. Hammerling is Mark Burley-like speed. Get in and go. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. 92 up and into Almanza, and he'll take time. You want to talk about a change of pace? Well, he's certainly got it, Hammerling. He comes set on the mound. The 1-2 pitch now on its way. Almanza swings and misses, chases 93 way high. 2 Ks for Hammerling as we go to the second on 860 AM, The Answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jay Walt. We hailing out of Oakland, California. Now we doing this one for the soil. They try to take baseball away from us, but you know how we do. We bring it back. And it's the Ballers.
This is an even.
Let's go. You can never take a baller out the bay. They gon' leave, but the bees we gon' stay. Game time when we step up to the play. Home run out of park, that's a play. You can never take a baller out the bay. They gon' leave, but the bees we gon' stay. Game time when we step up to the play. Home run out of park, that's a play. It's a new era coming straight up from the town. The money part where the fans get loud. Dripped in that green and that gold, we're proud. Really did it for the soil, let me tell you, we about this. Real unity, do it for community. Blocks to the bleachers, come together, do it fluidly. Real time business, everything we do is truthfully. Scrappy, but we always meet the opportunity. Cause the ballers gon' get it when it's game time. Every pitch, every swing, we coming to shine. Put a town on our back, got Oakland behind. Walk on to the field, we keeping it fly. There's legacy, always gonna remember me. Welcome to the Bees, where we always keeping energy. When I come up to bat, I pop my collar.
Well, we get a very rapid introduction to Nathan Hammerling here in Oakland. It's a 1-2-3 first inning, and now Tanner to toe the rubber against McCaffrey, Jablonski, and Rich. The first 3 he'll face here in the second. No score on 860 AM, The Answer. We once again say hello to those watching outside the Bay Area, especially those watching in eastern Idaho. Maybe you're taking in the game from Idaho Falls or Shelley or Firth or Rigby or what other towns do I remember up there? Pocatello. Here is Thomas McCaffrey. The first pitch to McCaffrey is swung on and fouled back. He was ready to hit last night. McCaffrey came in as a pinch hitter in the 8th for Simon Baumgart and had a single. It was the third of 3 straight base runners against Zach St. Pierre. Single through the left side of the infield. It's an 0-1. Tanner from the windup. And the pitch to McCaffrey is a line drive hit down the left field line. That's a base hit. O'Hara over to pick it up. McCaffrey thinking about 2, and he will put on the brakes as O'Hara gets the ball quickly and throws it in. McCaffrey has the first hit of the game for either side. It's a leadoff single here in the top of the 2nd. I'll bring up Jacob Jablonski, the switch hitting right fielder today. A true utility player. Seen him on the infield and the outfield. I think we've seen him at 2nd and 1st and right. First pitch to Jablonski, swung on, fouled out of play. Gabe Tanner turned 3 inning-ending double plays in his last start against Ogden. The 5th, 6th, and 8th innings. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Fastball high and away. And Jablonski tried to pull that pitch. It's 0-2. Tanner from the stretch. He comes set at the belt. A pause, and now he kicks and fires. Jablonski pops it up out of play. Got another fastball. That was pretty center cut. I think that's a ball that Tanner was not trying to hit that spot. Let's put it that way. And Jablonski missed the hittable pitch. A lot of different places you can go on 0-2, even with a fastball. But I would not go back there. It's another 0-2. Here it comes. It's swung on, grounded toward Almanza. It's off of his glove, and it's past everyone. That's going to be a base hit. So everyone's safe on the infield single. Harris was coming over to his left and just watch the ball go behind him. So on a slowly hit ball like that, you're expecting a out somewhere. Almanza, I think, was trying to come over to get 2 and could not do it. Now here's Rich. The corners come in on Rich with runners at 1st and 2nd, potentially expecting a bunt. We saw a bunt yesterday from Idaho Falls. Tanner comes set, and Rich's first pitch is taken for a strike, 91 on the outside. Now, will that adjust the men at the corners? We'll see. 0-1. We're scoreless here in the top of the 2nd. The first 2 men have singled, and they're at 1st and 2nd. Tanner comes set, just 3 seconds left on the clock, has got to get it off quick. And he kicks and fires. It's a ground ball foul. I think he just got it on the last beat. I mean, the clock showed 0, and then he raised the leg. Timeout by Rich at the plate. He's down 0-2. Tanner would love a ground ball. He comes set. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. High slider, and Rich swings through it. 1 away. Now, I said that it was a pretty good game called yesterday by Lozano. I remember a few swings like that on off-speed pitches from Rich, and they go back to it here. Kirkland Banks at the dish. 1 out, men at 1st and 2nd. The old high wheeler. First pitch, Banks looks at ball 1. Fastball down and away. Tanner missed his spot. Would have been a decent pitch to try to frame for Lozano, but he just had to move the glove too far. 1-0, Banks looks at strike 1 at the knees. 90 miles an hour called by Alan Walker behind home plate. Jason Van Zoon over at first, Grant Myers at second, and Bill Shortridge at third. Last night's home plate umpire. 1-1 to Banks. He swings, ground ball, foul. Just topped over that fastball at the bottom of the zone. It's a 1-2 pitch. He's a hard man to double up. But if it's hit sharply enough right to someone, you could get the 2 outs. A 1-2 pitch. Tanner, slide step. The pitch is popped up. It's behind home plate, coming toward the press box, and it is out of play. The Let's Go Costco chants for Kirkland Banks. The 1-2 swung on. It's in the air to left field. O'Hara coming in. O'Hara's underneath it. O'Hara drifts to his left and makes the catch. Got underneath that fastball. It was a pitch that was not necessarily close to being a strike inside to Banks. 2 away. Tanner trying to strand the 2 men on base that reached to begin the inning. They're still at first and second. Here is Anthony Mata. Mata, the shortstop, was 1 for 4 yesterday, but the 1 was an RBI single. So he's got a chance to open up the scoring here in the second with a man at second and a man at first. The first pitch to Mata is a fastball at the knees for a called strike 1. Mata says that was low. Alan Walker says, I don't think so. Walker is a very confident umpire, especially behind the dish. The 0-1, Mata, ground ball up the middle. It's Harris who will turn. He'll throw, and it's not in time. Nice play by Danny, and it was an accurate throw. I think that was the one part of the play where you sort of grit your teeth, but Mata did indeed beat it out. It's an infield single. So that'll bring up Eddie Pelk. 3 singles have the bases loaded for Idaho Falls. No score in the game. Tanner's done well to battle back in this inning. 2 men reached, got the next 2 out. Now the bases are loaded for Pelk, who walked in the first inning. Tanner to the dish. Pelk looks at strike 1 on a changeup. It is 0-1. Tanner's been pitching ahead in the count so far in this game. He's at 34 pitches. He comes set. The 0-1 to Pelk. It is swung on and missed. 91 at the top of the zone. And Tanner is now ahead 0-2. Fans trying to inspire strikeouts. Tanner set. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Lays off the off speed. Now 1-2. This at bat is beginning much the same way as Pelk's first plate appearance. A 1-2. Tanner fires. Pelk takes high at 92. It's now 2-2. Again, Pelk ended up walking in his previous plate appearance. Tanner needs a put away pitch. Bases are loaded, no score in the top of the second, 2 away. 2-2 from Tanner, here it comes. Pelk takes high at 92. And now, this has got to be a strike. A 3-2 pitch, all 3 runners will go. Tanner set. The full count pitch, line drive. Harris has it go past him. It's into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. It's a 2-run single for Eddie Pelk, and it's Idaho Falls that strike first, 2-0. The ball also almost hit Mata. He had to stop halfway while he was running, so he only advances as far as second base. And now here comes Jim Diedrich to the mound to chat with Tanner. 4 singles has earned Idaho Falls 2 runs. And a team which only needs 1 win to win the championship here in Game 4 has a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up Trevor Rogers. Rogers flied out to center field, deep center field in his first at-bats. It was a changeup on the outside corner. It was a strike to Pelk. It's just that Pelk was able to pull that past Harris, and at 100 miles an hour as well. Tanner's first pitch to Rogers. Here it comes. It's swung on, hit a mile down the right field line, but foul. 371 feet down the right field line, but foul. Would have cleared the wall to the street if it was a fair ball. 0-1. Tanner fires. Ground ball. Almanza over. Takes it on high backhand. Goes to first. And that's the 3rd out. 2-0 Idaho Falls. It's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. The 2-run single by Pelk has given the Chuckers an early lead. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Oakland with work to do to stay alive on 860 AM The Answer.
Road rage, that's it.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM The Answer. 2-0 the Ballers trail here in the bottom of the 2nd. Buford stands in, followed by Allgaier and Harris against Nathan Hemmerling. First pitch to Buford is a slider for strike 1. A 2-0 lead on 4 singles. And the one that brought in the runs was the 4th one by Eddie Pelk. Buford takes a fastball off the plate. 1-1. Hemmerling, apparently always this quick, hardly even gets to 10 on the clock by the time he throws the pitch. The 1-1, down low, much less comes set. 2-1. 2-1 on its way. Buford takes a big breaking ball for strike 2. Buford, 5 hits, 2 RBI, 2 walks in these playoffs. 2-2, Buford, a ground ball, foul down the line, turned on a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. It was in the zone. Wouldn't exactly call it a pitch right over the middle of the plate, but Cam got around on it. Well, for the rest of this game, the Ballers should feel the pressure of this Game 4 because they cannot lose this. Idaho Falls with a 2-0 lead. The 2-2, Buford looks at a breaking ball below the zone. Nice take from Cam that time, and it's a full count. It was a 1-2-3 inning for Hemmerling with 2 strikeouts in the first. The 3-2, Cam looks at ball 4, high and away. That is a walk and the first base runner for the Oakland Ballers. You got to have an answer right back. As good as this Idaho Falls bullpen was in this series, Flynn, and Panazzi especially, you do not want to get behind late in a game. You're down 2-0 in the second. You've got to treat it like an emergency scenario. Here is Allgaier, who will take a high breaking ball for strike one. Allgaier is 3 for 10 in these playoffs. He's driven in 1. The 0-1 pitch. Allgaier takes inside. Fastball at 92. Buford's got a lot of speed at first. Not a ton of time for him to get off the bag, though, with as quick as Hammerling pitches to the plate. 1-1 breaking ball inside, and the pitcher will challenge. Let's see.
After review of the red pocket mobile strike zone challenge, the call is a confirmed ball.
It's a confirmed ball. Breaking ball just inside to Allgaier, and Idaho Falls loses its first challenge. 2-0 Chuckers here in the bottom of the second. Allgaier will stand back in, ahead in the count 2-1. Buford, will he maybe opt to run here? 2-1 pitch, he does not run, and Allgaier swings and taps this one foul to James Harris. It is 2-2. Hammerling back on the rubber, and Allgaier back in the box. 2-2 pitch. Allgaier with a little choke on the bat. Hammerling to the dish. Allgaier swings and laces that one foul. Got the big breaking ball, and that was dropping into the lower part of the zone. So Allgaier, a defensive swing, and he did protect successfully. It's a 2-2. Hammerling to the dish. Allgaier takes. Strike 3 called on the inside. 91, and Allgaier stands there for a moment, and now he'll go back to the batter's box. Third strikeouts for Hammerling. That'll bring up Harris. Go down swinging, go down swinging. You don't want to go down looking. Not in these playoffs right now. First pitch to Harris, a breaking ball low. 6 hits for Danny in the playoffs, including a RBI single against the Raptors in Game 2. It's the only run he's brought in. He's batting .250. Buford at first, 1 away. Hammerling to the dish. Danny swings, ground ball through the left side. That's a base hit. Charging in his Pelk. He'll pick up the ball and throw it in. It's the first hit for Oakland. And there are now 2 men on here in the bottom of the second. Here is now Davis Druick. Druick is only 2 for 12 in the playoffs. He has driven in 1 run. Well, 2 runs in the top of this inning for Idaho Falls. The Ballers have their first 2 base runners. Can Druick and the Ballers answer back? Defense will play behind both runners. The first pitch, Druick swings and misses over the changeup. It's 0-1. That may have been the bigger curveball. Either way, it was at 80 miles an hour. He takes a big hack. Druick had 19 home runs in the regular season. The pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, McCaffrey, and both runners advance. Rather nonchalant was McCaffrey. He thought that ball was in front of him. It was not. It squirted away. And now Oakland has runners at first and at second and third with just 1 out. It's a wild pitch. The infield will stay back on Druick, so even a ground ball now would be a run. Hammerling comes set. It's a 1-1 to Druick. He swings and misses. Another big breaking ball. That time he chased below the zone, and it's 1-2. Druick kind of only goes at 1 speed in the box. So he's going to have to find a way to maybe make a slight adjustment on the swing. Just try to put something in play. One away. Runners at first and second. Pitch on its way. Druick swings and misses. The ball gets away. McCaffrey has to complete the strikeout, and he does to first. He could not lay off again. That pitch bounced. So it's up to Tilo now to try to get something out of this inning. Had a big night last night. A double, a single, and a home run. Ballers trail 2-0. This is a great opportunity for them, and listen, who knows how many they'll get in this game. And you don't want to think about your season only having 7 innings left. You've got to come through in these spots. The first pitch to Lozano. Hemmerling to the dish. Lozano looks at a fastball at the knees at 92. Buford is at third. Harris is at second with 2 outs in the second. Hemmerling set again. The 0-1 pitch, Lozano will take a fastball off the plate. It is 1-1. Four for 8 in these playoffs. 3 of those hits came last night. The 1-1, Lozano swings, slow roller towards short. Mata grabs it. His throw to first is in time. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors. The Ballers leave 2 on base. We move to the third, 2-0 Idaho Falls on 860 AM The Answer. Top of the third, 2-0 Idaho Falls in this 4th game of the championship series. It is an elimination game for Oakland. They've got to win to try to send this to a 5th game. Otherwise, it'll be an Idaho Falls championship in 2025. Tyler Peterson with you. Ballers cannot cash in on having 2nd and 3rd and 1 out in the 2nd inning. Pappas, Rosengard, and McCaffrey 3, 4, and 5 against Tanner here in the 3rd. Pappas flied out to right in his first at bat. The first pitch to Pappas is swung on and missed. Fastball inside. It's 0-1. Tanner from the windup. Next pitch is hit to left. That is long, strong, and off the top of the wall. Picking up the ball is O'Hare. He throws it into second. It's a long single. Pappas just missed a home run. And he jumped all over a hanging breaking ball right down the middle of the plate. Benjamin Rosengard now. It's the 5th hit for Idaho Falls. They had 4 in the previous inning. Tanner fires. Fastball is high. Rosengard grounded out to first to end the 1st inning. Tanner set. Slide step. The pitch is a fastball inside. 2-0 to Rosengard. Tanner, high kick. The pitch is a slider for a ball. It's challenged by Tyler Lozano.
After review of the red pocket mobile strike zone challenge, the call is overturned to a strike.
Overturned to a strike. Nice work by Lozano, and the Ballers have won their first challenge today. 2-1. Tanner to the plate. It's swung on and fouled back. 89, top of the zone. Now a 2-2 pitch. It's 2-0 Idaho Falls here in the top of the third. Tanner set. His pitch to the plate. Rosengard, a ground ball to Harris. Goes to second for one. Cobb's throw to first is not in time. They do get the lead runner 4-6. It just happened a little bit too slowly, and Rosengard reaches on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Thomas McCaffrey. So I will say it's certainly not time to panic by any means, but when you're trailing an elimination game, you want to try to get right back even, if not ahead, as soon as possible. First pitch, a strike on the outside corner to McCaffrey. It's 0-1. And you had really a golden opportunity. You get the wild pitch, you advance both runners, and you can't put a ball in play to get at least one run in. As now McCaffrey swings and misses over a changeup. It's a quick 0-2. McCaffrey singled in his last at bat. He hit last night and a hit tonight. 0-2 pitch. Tanner looks into Lozano. Now comes set. Short lead at first for Rosengard. The pitch on its way is a ground ball. Allgaier has it on a stab. Picks it up. He has only one play to first, and it brings Almanza off the bag. That's a hit. Boy, that was hit hard into the glove of Allgaier, and he just could not come up with the grip on it. And by the time he finally found a grip, it pulled Almanza off the bag. That'll bring up Jablonski. That was hit hard. And McCaffrey went way up to get that fastball as well. He swings hard. Tanner set at the belts. First pitch, swung on, popped up behind home plate, and out of play. 2-0 Chuckers. They now have 6 hits off of Tanner, all of them singles, and a couple of those on the infield as well. That may have been, well, actually Pappas's one is the hardest hit. That was off of the wall, almost a home run. Next pitch, change up, high and away. It's 1-1. Jablonski had the second hit of the game. Again, all singles so far. It's a 1-1 pitch. Jablonski cues it off the bat foul. In front of a changeup that time, it's 1-2. Two 2-0 Idaho Falls in the top of the third. The Ballers have a fantastic record, almost 50 games over 500 when they score first. It's not so great when the opponent scores first, at least in the regular season. Next pitch, the slider is off the plate. Tried to backdoor Jablonski on 0-2. It's now 1-2. Got some room to play around with the zone a little bit. 2-2. Set is Tanner. A look at second. Now he fires, and that is strike 3 called to Jablonski, and Jablonski will challenge. Let's see. It's overturned to a ball. It will not be a punch out. It was less than a ball off. It'll run the count to 3-2 though. Would the runners be on the move? Neither are being held on right now with 1 out. A payoff to Jablonski. Tanner set. The kick and the pitch, runner's not going. It's low for ball 4. Fastball in the dirt. And for the second straight inning, the bases are loaded. And the first 4 batters of this inning have reached base. Just 1 out on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Spencer Rich, the lone strikeout victim so far for Gabe Tanner. He force at any base or at the plate. The first pitch to Rich. Swung on and missed, 90 past the bat at the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1. They got Rich on the high slider last time. Tanner is set at the belt. The 0-1 Rich, a ground ball toward third. Allgaier is going to come home, and Lozano is going to make the catch as he swipes his foot across the plate. 1 out on the play. Nice work by Allgaier to throw that over the runner. It's a fielder's choice for Rich, and the out goes 5-2. So at the moment, Idaho Falls is kept off the board in the third. Now Kirkland Banks, who flied out to left field in his last at bat. They're still loaded here in the third. The first pitch to Banks, a ground ball back to Tanner. Runs over to first, underhands it to Almanza, and Gabe Tanner gets out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 men left on. It's only 2-0 Idaho Falls, but they have stranded 6 in the first 3 innings. We move on to the bottom of the third. Chuckers lead 2-0 on 860 AM, The Answer.
We gon' stay. Game time when we step up to the play. Home run out of park, that's a play. You can never take a baller out of the bay. They gon' leave, but the bees, we gon' stay. Game time when we step up to the play. Home run out of park, that's a play. It's a new era coming straight up from the town. The money part where the fans get loud. Dripped in that green and that gold, we're proud. Really did it for the soil, let me tell you, we about this. Real unity, do it for community. Blood to the bleachers, come together, do it fluidly. Real town business, everything we do is truthfully. Scrappy, but we always meet the opportunity. Cause the ballers gon' get it when it's game time. Every pitch, every swing, we coming to shine. Put a town on our back, got Oakland behind. Walk on to the field, we keeping it fly. There's legacy, always gonna remember me. Welcome to the Bees, where we always keeping energy. When I come up to bat, I pop my collar. Everybody gonna scream with them Oakland ballers. You can never take a baller out the bay. They gon' leave, but the Bees, we gon' stay. Game time when we step up to the play.
Bottom of inning 3, 2-0 Idaho Falls. Ballers Baseball on 860 AM, The Answer. Michael O'Hara gets his first start of these playoffs. He leads it off 9-1-2. He'll be followed by Cobb and Santos against Nathan Hammerling, who's been pretty good so far. Just 1 hit allowed in the first 2 innings, and he has struck out 4 batters. O'Hara had his first playoff appearance last night in a pinch hit appearance. He took a RBI walk in that pinch hit appearance. O'Hara stands in from the left side. Hammerling ready. And his first pitch to O'Hara is a big breaking ball for strike 1. O'Hara in the regular season batted .336. That's 37 hits and 110 at-bats. Had just 1 home run and 14 RBI, doubled 8 times as he swings and fouls back a breaking ball. It's 0-2. He's not seen a ton of action in the last 2 weeks. Still will give you a pretty good at-bat. The 0-2 pitch, O'Hara will take a fastball high at 90. One-two to O'Hara. He swings and fouls it away. Inside-out swing down the left field line. Out of play. Now a 1-2. O'Hara lays off the breaking ball. McCaffrey tried to apply a tag on a check swing that never happened. Now 2-2. The big breaking ball has been effective for Hemmerling, especially throwing it below the zone. That time the lefty O'Hara laid off. 2-2, O'Hara will swing and miss over the changeup. Could not lay off. 5 Ks for Hemmerling. That'll bring up Cobb. So one time through the order, he strikes out 5 of 9 batters. And he certainly looks like he's on his game. We've not seen Hemmerling this year, obviously, because we have not played Idaho Falls. Cobb takes a fastball for strike one, 91 at the top of the zone. Ballers trail 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Hemmerling to the dish. Cobb looks at a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 2. Looked like a slider that time. Now a ball hit to right field. It's down for a base hit. Cobb takes a big turn and then heads back to first. That was an off-speed pitch that hung at the top of the zone, and Cobb is on in front of Santos. Santos struck out swinging in the first. The Ballers have their second hit. Hemmerling back into the stretch. First pitch to Santos. He swings, pops it up, out of play. 90 miles an hour right at the bottom of the zone. Well, the last pitch was, I would say, a little bit harder than a bloop, but if it's a blast that follows up, it doesn't matter what occurred before it. 0-1. Here's the pitch to Santos. He swings and fouls it back, 91. Got a pretty hittable pitch down the middle of the zone. Just was a bit late on it, and it's 0-2. Esai struck out on the big breaking ball. Could one be coming here? Hemmerling kicks and fires. Santos takes the big breaking ball inside at 81. There it was, and he lays off. A 1-2 count, one away. Cobb at first. We have not seen anyone attempt to run on McCaffrey yet. 1-2, Esai takes high. Big breaking ball did not come down in time. Now a 2-2 count. Hemmerling set. 2-2 pitch, Esai will swing, hit a ground ball up the middle. Mata has it, goes to the bag for one. His throw to first is well in time. It's a 6-3 double play, and the inning is over. We head to the fourth, 2-0 Idaho Falls on 860 AM, The Answer. Your line score through 3 innings, it's 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Idaho Falls. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Oakland Ballers. The Chuckers got a double play to end the inning, turned by Anthony Mata 6-3, and he will lead it off now against Tanner. Mata, Pelican, Rogers 8-9-1 against Gabe Tanner, who has allowed 6 hits, including 2 singles, or excuse me, 6 hits, all singles, but 2 of those singles were off the wall. And some nice plays by Oakland outfielders kept the runners at bay at first. Tanner giving up some hits. The Chuckers have had men on base each inning, and they've consecutively left on base 1, 2, and 3 runners, so 6 total left on base. It's been a little bit of a traffic jam, and maybe slightly fortunate to only be down 2-0 right now. First pitch to Mata. Swung on and missed. 89 inside to Mata. He took a big long swing at it. It's 0-1. Mata singled in the second inning. Broken bat. Cobb charges in. He picks it up. He double clutches. His throw to first is still in time. Boy, he really had to throw that hard. He did not initially have a grip on it, and the bat went flying toward Cobb as well. 1 away.
Now batting the left fielder, number 24, Eddie Pell.
It's the first time in this game that Idaho Falls did not get the leadoff man on. Pelk today has done the damage. He walked in the first, but then had the 2-run single in the second. The first pitch. Fastball is low. 2-0 Idaho Falls here in the fourth. Tanner to the dish. That's outside. Here comes the 2-0 now from Gabe Tanner. Pelk takes high 3-0. 2 walks allowed by Tanner so far. He's behind 3-0 to Pelk, who's already walked once. Here's the 3-0. There's strike 1. Changeup, more or less just poured into the middle of the plate. The 3-1 now. Tanner to the dish. Pelk swings, hits it down the left field line, but foul. A similar pitch that time. But now 3-2. Tanner set on the mound. It'll be a payoff pitch to Pelk. The 3-2 is swung on, grounded toward Almanza. Gets it on the stop. Goes to the bag himself. And that's out number 2. Had to go into a half dive there to make the stop, but was able to successfully corral the baseball. And that'll bring up Rogers. 68 pitches for Gabe Tanner. Slightly high at this juncture of the game. But he's good for definitely 40 more. Tanner from the windup. First pitch to Rogers is a fastball for strike 1. Idaho Falls, 2 challenges left. Oakland with 3 challenges. The 0-1 to Rogers. He takes high and away on a breaking ball that stayed high. Bases are empty for the powerful Rogers, who is 0 for 2 today. A fly out and a ground out. Tanner's 1-1 now to Rogers is a breaking ball too low. Lozano did not attempt a frame, and it was not close. The 2-1 now. Rogers swings, pops it up. On the infield, Cobb backing up. Cobb is going to make a one-handed catch outside of the frame of his body. But it is a 1-2-3 fourth inning. And the Ballers will come to the plate with Almanza, Buford, and Allgaier when we come back on 860 AM, The Answer. Ballers need to get something going here in the bottom of the fourth. They trail 2-0 in an elimination game. The Chuckers leading the series 2-1 here in Game 4. Almanza, Buford, Allgaier. Almanza struck out in his last at bat against Hemmerling. He has 3 home runs against Idaho Falls in this series. First pitch is tapped at the plate, foul on the big breaking ball. Just over the top of it there, 0-1. Hemmerling only at 50 pitches. The 0-1. Almanza takes the next one in the dirt. At 81, it's 1-1. Hemmerling's only walked 1 batter for the first 3 innings as well. 5 strikeouts in that time for him, though. Got to find a way on base, got to find a way to get some runs in sooner rather than later. A 2-0. Almanza to left field, pretty deep. Back is Pelk at the track. He will make the catch. Out number 1. Here is Buford. Gave it a decent ride, just not hit hard enough. Buford looks at a curveball for strike 1. Walked to reach base in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch is off the plate, 1-1. Pitch from Hemmerling, it's swung on and missed. Breaking ball on the outside, now 1-2. Base is empty here in the fourth. 1 away for Buford. And now Hemmerling's 1-2. Buford will take a fastball high at 93. The 2-2, Buford will take a breaking ball high again. A 3-2 count to Cam. The payoff is swung on and hit down the right field line, out of play. That was a big breaking ball coming into the top of the strike zone. And Cam was just able to get there. Another 3-2. The pitch is a ground ball back to Hemmerling. He'll flip it underhand to first. 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 30.
He is on, folks. Nathan Hemmerling. Now Allgaier with 2 outs. See if he can start something in front of Danny Harris. If you're wondering about the Ballers bench tonight, it is McKenzie, Helmick, Buggs, Leahy, and Tatum. First pitch to Allgaier. Takes change up below the zone for strike 1. Or I should say at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 now. Allgaier will take a breaking ball for strike 2, right on the inside. It's a quick 0-2 from Hemmerling. That was pitch 60 for him. When you're working efficiently like he is and you're just throwing strike after strike, it feels a little bit suffocating to the offense, especially with how quickly he's working. 0-2 pitch. Allgaier will take outside on the changeup. It's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way to Allgaier. He takes a fastball up and in, and it did not go. Did it go off the knuckles? Yes, it went off the knuckles of his hands. It did not look like he was hit initially, but it must have just grazed him. It took a strange carom to McCaffrey, and it is a hit-by pitch on 1-2, and that's a mistake. Now, can the Ballers take advantage? Can they start a 2-out rally? Here is Harris. It's the bottom of the fourth. There's 2 outs, and Oakland trails 2-0. First pitch to Harris is a fastball high and away. It's ball 1. Harris singled in his first at bat. So 1-0 to Harris. He takes a breaking ball high. It's 2-0. Don't see Jake Allgaier going anywhere. Two up. Harris takes the ball in the dirt, 3-0. And now maybe this is the spot where if you're Harris, you take one and try to let Druick smash one into an alley. Hemmerling set on 3-0. The pitch to Harris is taken for strike one. Fastball 90 miles an hour and pretty much right down the middle of the plate. 3-1 now. Hemmerling set. The pitch to Harris is a fastball off the plate for ball 4. So it's a rally for free. A hit by pitch to Allgaier, he'll be at second. A walk to Danny Harris, he'll be at first. Here comes Bob Malacky. Malacky, the pitching coach for Idaho Falls. He'll talk with the whole infield and McCaffrey and his pitcher Hemmerling. Druick struck out and really was chasing quite a few of Hemmerling's breaking balls. Druick's been waiting for his postseason moment. He is just 2 for 13 with an RBI. Oakland trails 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Only once in this game did they have 2 men on base. They left them on base in the second. This is Druick's opportunity now to try to get a run on the board for Oakland. In a game they have to win. Hemmerling comes set. And the pitch to Druick is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. That's a tough take from Druick. But he lays off. Let's see if he sells out now on 1-0. Hemmerling set. The pitch to Druick. He will take a strike on the breaking ball. A high breaking ball that time. Clipped the top of the zone, and it's 1-1. Druick may not see a fastball in this at bat. It's a 1-1 pitch. Druick will take high, 92 on the fastball, up and in. It's 2-1. So some better discipline in this at bat. Druick has not yet swung the bat. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. Pitch on its way. Druick will swing and miss. Way out in front of a changeup. And now he really has got to stay back on this next one. Hemmerling already with 5 Ks. The pitch, a 2-2, is in the dirt. It gets away for a second from the catcher, but he pounces on it, and it will be a 3-2 pitch. That was a changeup in the dirt. So both runners will be on the move. Druick will be in a 3-2 count. If this is a close pitch, you may see either team challenge it. It's a big pitch in this game. A payoff to Davis Druick. Here it comes. It is in the dirt for ball 4. He lays off the breaking ball, and what an at-bat from Druick. The bases are loaded for Oakland on a hit by pitch and 2 walks. But you cannot win a game on walks alone. It'll need to be a big hit. Lozano had second and third in the second inning with 2 outs and could not bring a man in. Now he has the bases loaded with 2 outs in the 4th. The first pitch from Hemmerling to the dish. Lozano takes a fastball in the dirt. It's 1-0. Well, now how patient will Lozano be? A double, a single, and a home run yesterday. 1-0 to Lozano. The pitch is taken on the off the plate, actually. 2-0. That was a nice pitch from Hemmerling and a great take by Lozano. 2-0. Well, now Hemmerling, for the first time this inning, really is on the back foot. He's got to come in with a strike. The pitch to Lozano. He will take strike 3, and now the ball is thrown on a bounce to the third baseman. McCaffrey tried to back pick Allgaier at third, and that was a strange play. It bounced to the third baseman, Rosengard, and it's a good thing that he was looking. That was a fastball at the top of the zone at 90, and it's 2-1. Hemmerling looks into his catcher. This will be pitch 77 of the game. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and fouled back. Nice swing from Tilo. He got a fastball on the high outside corner and put the bat to it, but sent it back to the screen. And again, you best believe any pitches close that are taken will be challenged in this situation. A 2-2. Lozano waits on Hemmerling, who comes set. All three runners lead. Hemmerling's pitch to the plate. Lozano will swing. A high chopper down the third base line. Foul. And Lozano will see at least one more pitch. That was a fastball below the zone. But he had to protect, and he did. He must have hit it right off the plate because it bounced way high in the air. And Rosengard watched it bounce foul. So timeout used by Lozano. We play in the bottom of the fourth. Ballers with the bases loaded. 2 outs and a 2-2 count to the catcher, Tyler Lozano. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hemmerling's next pitch. Lozano waits. Here it comes. It is down and away. An easy take for Lozano this time. Now a 3-2 pitch. Hit by pitch, walk and walk. That's how the bases were loaded. Lozano has to be disciplined here, but he must protect. The payoff to Lozano. He swings, ground ball toward Mata. He will scoop. His throw to first is in time. And they get out of the jam. Lozano, again, grounds out. It's no runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left on base. And Idaho Falls takes a 2-0 lead into the top of inning 5 on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here in the top of inning 5. It's the Chuckers who have a 2-0 lead. They've had that lead since the second inning. Ballers have left 5 men on base so far. They've left 4 men in scoring position. They had second and third with 1 out in the second inning. And they had the bases loaded in the 4th. They were not able to take advantage of those situations. And now in the 5th, we are getting a little bit on in this game to where if Hemmerling gets in another jam, they might go to those clutch arms in the bullpen early. Pappas takes a touch inside for ball 1. Pappas today, a fly out and a single. The 1-0, Pappas will take a strike. Fastball at 88. Ballers bullpen starts to work. Tanner to the dish. Breaking ball fouled out of play. It's 1-2. Tanner's only at 75 right now, which is slightly high for where he's at, but we know he's got more in him. The 1-2, Pappas swings and misses at the slider, and Tanner has his second strikeout. Well, the Ballers have got to find offense from somewhere. O'Hara, Cobb, and Santos will be the next 3 in the bottom of the 5th, and someone has got to get a hit with a man on base, or else it'll be the end of the road. Tanner the dish, swung on and missed by Rosengard at 90. It's 0-1. Rosengard today is 0 for 2. Grounded to first on a 3 unassisted, then hit into a fielder's choice. And 0-1 on its way. Rosengard looks at a breaking ball for strike 2. Backdoored him. Rosengard will use his timeout. Tanner's 0-2. Into his windup. The pitch is strike. No! Tanner is going to challenge that. It was a high slider. It's overturned to a strike. And Rosengard is down. Well, there are not many times that pitchers have won challenges. They did so there. So back-to-back Ks by Gabe Tanner. McCaffrey line drive over the leaping Cobb into left center field. Over to pick it up is O'Hara. He throws it in. And a man on with 2 outs. That's 3 hits for McCaffrey. I'll bring up Jablonski. Jablonski, a single and a walk. So Oakland has not got him out today. Tanner's first pitch. Swung on, foul back, 90 at the top of the zone. That's 80 pitches, now 81 for Tanner. It's the 7th hit for Idaho Falls. Again, all singles so far. Next pitch, a breaking ball, backdoors Jablonski. It's 0-2. The 0-2, Jablonski line drive, center field base hit. Over is Druk to pick it up. McCaffrey will stop at second. And he went down to hit that changeup into left center field. Back-to-back hits with 2 outs here in the 5th. Now Spencer Rich. Well, this is a 2-out rally now for Idaho Falls, who already lead 2-0 in the top of the 5th. Ballers who cannot string together hits right now cannot afford to allow another run right now. Rich to right field, that's a base hit. Santos charges. He is going to throw it home, and it is on the money, and Lozano hangs on. Santos throws out another runner at home. It might have come in on 5 hops, but it was right at the third base side of home plate, and all Lozano had to do was turn. What a throw by Isai Santos. The out goes 9-2, and the Ballers avoid another run. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. And they really have got to get something going against Hemmerling, or else it may be too late. We head to the bottom of the fifth, 2-0 Idaho Falls on 860 AM at The Answer. Bottom of inning 5. Ballers trail 2-0 on 860 AM The Answer. The first pitch to Michael O'Hara is high from Hemmerling. 2-0 Idaho Falls. It feels like the panic button not necessarily need to be pressed right now, but close to it. 1-0 to O'Hara. Line drive, center field, base hit. Big breaking ball. O'Hara went down below the zone to hit it, but sent it into center field. A hit for Oakland, their first since Cobb's single in the third. 8 batters. Here is Cobb. Ballers trail by 2. Leadoff man is on here in the 5th. They must survive this game 4, but they've got to score some runs. The first pitch. Breaking ball, there's a strike on the outside. It's 0-1 to Cobb. Ballers 2 challenges correct today. Idaho Falls 1 correct, 1 incorrect. The 0-1 on its way. Cobb swings, ball hit to right field. Pretty deep, back is the right fielder. Goodbye! Tremaine Cobb ties the game into the Idaho Falls bullpen. And we've got life. Fastball 91, a little bit above the belt. And Cobb goes oppo, 2-2. Is the spell over of Hemmerling. First pitch to Santos, too high for a breaking ball, ball 1. The 1-0, Santos swings, pops it up toward the third base side over his Rosengard. It's out of play. Cobb goes oppo. I would have to think back to his last home run, and I'm going to think very hard through the medium of statistician Nevada Collin. The 1-1, Santos swings and misses. Well, the Ballers finally get back-to-back hits, and it was a shot and a blast. One, 2, Santos takes in the dirt. Nevada makes a great point to me through text, which you cannot see, which is right-handers just do not go opposite field here. 2-2, Santos fouls it back. There's a little bit of a hanger in the zone. Two in the 5th. Hammerling throws high and outside. It's a nice crowd here at Raimondi for under 24 hours worth of ticket sales. It will not be a sellout tonight. The 3-2, Santos swings and hits this one down the left field line out of play. It will not be a sellout, but it is a good-sized crowd. The 3-2, Santos, line drive, right field, base hit. That breaking ball hung. Here is Almanza. A righty warming in the bullpen for Idaho Falls. This is still just a tied ball game, but the momentum is on Oakland's side. Hammerling deals. Almanza takes way high. That was the 93rd pitch by Hammerling. Almanza today a strikeout and a fly out to the wall in left field. No outs. The Ballers now have 5 hits. Hammerling sets the pitch. Almanza rips it foul into the net down the right field line. Way too early on that pitch, but again, that one came down and in well in the zone for Almanza. That was a really nice pitch. I wonder, question I have for Nevada is Cobb's last home run. Oh, was it the walk-off? The next pitch is high. It's Cobb's walk-off, those last home run he had. That's interesting. That came against the Sky Sox in July. A 2-1 to Almanza. The pitch, breaking ball off the plate, 3-1. That righty is still warming up, and I'll say quite rapidly. Santos at first, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th, 2 runs in. (3-1). There goes Isai. It's a ground ball foul. 92 down and in, and Almanza took a hack at it. Count will go full. Almanza waits. The 3-2 on its way. He takes high and away. Never had a chance. Ball 4. This may be it for Hammerling, who until this inning was close to unhittable. Here comes Troy Percival. Buford comes to the plate. The point from Percival, and that's it. The night is over for Hammerling. It'll be 4+ innings, and we will take a break and come back on 860 AM. The Answer. Idaho Falls, 1 correct, 1 incorrect. The 0-1 on its way. Cobb swings. Ball hit to right field. Welcome back deep. To Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. Bennett Flynn is the new pitcher. Bennett Flynn, whose splitters were pretty much unhittable in Idaho Falls comes on for this bottom of the 5th. $2,231 for attendance tonight. The games in Idaho Falls, Bennett Flynn, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, a strikeout. Game 2, 1 2/3 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He comes in with runners at first and second, no outs in a 5th inning where Idaho Falls has already given up the lead. It's a tie ball game, 2-2. And now we'll see Flynn's splitter here at Raimondi. The first pitch to Buford. Here it comes. He will swing off of the shin of Flynn. It's into right field. They're going to send Santos. He will score. Line drive off of the pitcher, and the Ballers have the lead. That's just unfortunate for Idaho Falls, but it was hit so hard that it ricocheted off the shin of Flynn, and immediately that's going to bring out the trainer, Clint Bowser, and the starter, Troy Percival, who must check on his pitcher because that had to hurt. I'm sorry. It just must had to hurt. It's the first pitch Buford sees. 79, it was the splitter, and he sent it 94 miles an hour up the middle of the dish. That is a pitch, ladies and gentlemen, that he was sitting on. And the Ballers have their first lead of the night. First and third no outs now. Nevada has given me actually the correct information. I said something incorrect earlier. Cobb's last home run was August the 27th at Yuba. So it's been almost a month for Tremaine. Allgaier 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Runners at the corners. A speedy runner at first in Cam Buford. Allgaier at the plate, a good contact hitter. The first pitch from Flynn to the plate. There goes the runner. It's a strike. The throw is going to be taken in front of the bag. And safe is Buford. And McCaffrey bent over the waist in disbelief. Oh, he had Buford by at least 3 feet. It was a fastball by Flynn. Allgaier took it all the way. A stolen base for Buford. And now runners at second and third. The infield comes in. It's an 0-1 to Allgaier. A choke on the bat. He swings and misses. 91 past him. And I think he's waiting for the splitter too. No outs in the inning. 3-2 Oakland. It's a 3-run rally in the 5th. Still no outs. Flynn is set. The 0-2 is swung on and missed. 3 fastballs and Allgaier is retired. That'll bring up Danny Harris. So Flynn gets a massive first out. Now second and third, 1 out for Harris. And I don't hate the approach from Allgaier. I mean, the splitter is just so devastating from Bennett Flynn that you've got to sit on that and not the fastball. The first pitch to Harris. Swung on, hit to first. Rogers picks it up. He will go to the bag himself and looks the runner back. 2 away. 2 huge outs now. That was another fastball. It was off the edge of the plate. Danny was late. Not very hard contact. And now Flynn an out away from stranding 2 runners on second and third. From second and third, no outs, to second and third, 2 outs. And they're going to walk Davis Druick. Oh, what a call. Flynn on the mound is sort of in disbelief. They're going to walk Druick to get to Lozano. And Druick, who has had all kinds of trouble with the off-speed pitch, it'll put a force at any base, surely, but Lozano has been hot. They're loaded. Flynn was as confused as I think I was. They're loaded for Lozano. The first pitch, Lozano takes a breaking ball for strike one. That was the big overhand breaking ball. 3-2 Oakland. A huge hole on the right side with Banks shading up the middle. 0-1 pitch, swung on, popped up in the air, center field. The center fielder Rich comes in. He will put it away for out number 3. It could have been worse, but the Ballers do take the lead. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. The Ballers have stranded 8 on through 5 innings, but the 2-run home run by Cobb and the RBI single by Buford have given the Ballers the lead as we go to the 6th on 860 AM, The Answer.
Fear none, gotta stand tall too many times. Bust down a new jank up, just too many diamonds. Like fucking what you gonna do, baby, you too damn fine. Let's run it up. They don't wanna see us in the playoffs. They don't wanna see us in the playoffs. They don't wanna see us in the playoffs. They don't wanna see us.
Back to Ballers baseball here in the top of the 6th. Oakland with a 3-2 lead, but I will say for the most part, Bennett Flynn did his job. Allowed the RBI single, but after that stranded 2nd and 3rd and no outs. Got a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out to keep it just a 1-run game. We will see if these missed opportunities come back to haunt Oakland, but right now, give them congratulations because they have their first lead of this game. The first pitch to Banks is swung on and missed. 90 miles an hour inside. That's the 85th pitch for Gabe Tanner. Into his windup. The 0-1 is low. I think I see Gabe Tanner warming in the bullpen. Or excuse me, Caleb Franzen is what I meant to say. The 1-1 on its way to Banks. He takes a fastball high at 89, now 2-1. Banks has flied out and grounded out. The 2-1. Line drive, center field, base hit. Here we go. Banks leads off this 6 with a single. And Idaho Falls, as you imagine, are planning to strike back right away. Here is Mata. With the lefty Franzen warming in the bullpen and Pelk and Rogers, the 2 righties at the top of the lineup, this might be Tanner's last batter. Banks a decent lead at first. First pitch is outside and Mata showed bunt there. They're going to play this one run by run right now, Idaho Falls. Tanner's 1-0 pitch. Mata will take a fastball for strike 1. 1-1. So no bunt shown the second time. May well have been a bluff to begin this at bat. Tanner, high kick, the pitch, it's bunted down the first base line. Almanza has one play and he'll tag Mata. It is a successful sacrifice that goes 3 unassisted, and Banks goes to second. Here is Eddie Pelk. Does Aaron Miles emerge from the dugout? here comes Tilo out to the mound to have a conversation. I think this is to allow Franzen a few more warm-up pitches before Tanner is replaced. Tanner's at 91 pitches with back-to-back lefties coming up. You're playing the hand in this game. This is just to buy time. The umpire will now walk out, as will Aaron Miles. Time is bought. Gabe Tanner is done. 5 1/3 innings of 2-run baseball. Banks is at second. And Gabe Tanner, after 91 pitches, scattering 10 hits for just 2 runs thus far, will get a proper send-off, not just for tonight's game, but for what he has accomplished this season. He walks off the mound one last time. A tip of the cap from Tanner. We come back. Franzen into the game. 3-2 Oakland leads in the 6th on 860 AM, The Answer. Caleb Franzen into the game. It's going to be his 3rd appearance of this series. He pitched 2 innings in game 2. 4 hits, 3 runs, no walks, a strikeout. Last night, an inning in which he allowed a hit, which was a double to Rogers, and a strikeout. He'll face Pelk and Rogers with Banks at second. Franzen was bringing the heat last night. His first pitch to Pelk. Let's see. The high kick, here it comes. It is a fastball, 91 off the outside for ball 1. He struck out Pelk yesterday. Allowed a double to Rogers. Franzen set. The 1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 90 miles an hour. It's like a cutter there, maybe a slider from Franzen. Something hard and with movement. 1-1 pitch. A look at second. Now he fires. Pelk swings, hits this ball to left field. In is O'Hara. He will get underneath it to make a catch for out number 2. And now let's say a red letter at bat in this ball game. Oh for 3 is Rogers, left on left. First pitch, fastball, ground ball. Harris gets a nice big hop. He reaches up, he throws to first, it's in time. Franzen gets out of it. No runs, a hit, no errors. A man left on base, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Ballers with a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. They've left 8 on base today, and unfortunately, it's been Tyler Lozano who's left all 8 on base. And Tilo has put balls in play in all 3 at-bats. And you give him credit for that. It's just one of those stats, and unfortunately, as I looked at my book, he made the final out of the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th and 5th. But he is calling a good game, and he will not soon be replaced in this game at all. O'Hara, Cobb, and Santos. It's the 3rd time O'Hara will lead the inning off. 9 men came to the plate in the 5th to score Oakland's 3 runs. Now against Bennett Flynn, it'll be much more difficult. The first pitch to Michael O'Hara. Flynn throws, and O'Hara takes a fastball for a strike. Just slightly high, but O'Hara takes strike 1. 1 for 2 is O'Hara, with also a strikeout, so that came against Hemmerling. The pitch, breaking ball, high and in. I can give you the final line for Hemmerling. He goes 4+ innings. Allows 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He struck out 5 batters as O'Hara takes a pitch low. It's a 4-walk game for Hemmerling. O'Hara to center field. This will push Rich back. He'll stop, and he'll make the catch. 1 away. A righty getting ready in the bullpen. I'll peer down and try to figure out who that is. It's a right-handed pitcher. It's like Connor Richardson again. Here's Cobb, whose 2-run home run tied the ball game. First pitch, breaking ball, too hot. A 2-run shot to right center field. It does not happen much here at this park. Nevada was giving me a couple of occurrences when it did. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball at the bottom of the plate. 1-1. Leahy, a game-tying leadoff home run to right center field in the 6th inning in July 27th. Danny had one earlier this year as well. 1-1 to Cobb. He takes on right field again. Sends back the right fielder. At the track, he will make the catch. Boy, Tremaine Cobb with some opposite field pop right now. 2 outs. That'll bring up Santos. Santos had a single in the rally in the 5th. This game will go batter by batter until its conclusion. First pitch. It's a big breaking ball in for strike 1 to Santos. 1 for 3. His run in the 5th is the one that gave Oakland its 3-2 lead. 0-1. Santos swings and misses over that breaking ball. It's either a splitter or a knuckle curve. I can't quite tell exactly what he's throwing, but boy, is it a nasty pitch. Oh, 2. Flynn set. Kicking the pitch to Santos. Ground ball toward the first baseman. Rogers will flip to Flynn covering on a 3-1 ground out. And Flynn has now retired the last 6 batters he's faced, taking out that intentional walk. We head to the 7th, our final 3 frames. Ballers lead 3-2 on 860 AM, The Answer. Buford. Here it comes. He will swing off of the shin of Flynn. It's into right field. They're going to send Santos. He will score. Line drive off of the pitcher, and the Ballers have the lead. That's just unfortunate for Idaho Falls, but it was hit so hard. Great job for Caleb Franzen. It's 2/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. We play now in the 7th. And Connor Richardson comes in out of the bullpen to face 3, 4, and 5 for Idaho Falls. It's 3-2 Oakland leads. The slimmest of margins right now. Just a 1-run lead. Oakland must win tonight if they want a shot at a ring. They have to force a Game 5. This is Game 4. Idaho Falls will do everything they possibly can to make tonight the last night in the 2025 Pioneer League season. They want to take home a championship. The first pitch, Richardson to Pappas, is a fastball high at 90. Chewy pitched yesterday, an inning, allowed just a strikeout. Came on with the bases loaded, no outs, and got a strikeout and 2 pop-outs. Swing and a miss on the big Chewy slider. It's 1-1. Carson Lambert notwithstanding. Richardson the best relief pitcher for Oakland in the regular season. The 1-1 to Pappas. He swings and fouls it away. Change up below the zone. Now it's 1-2. We'll see Trevor Rogers and Eddie Pelk at least one more time. We may even see Pappas one more time in this game. It's a 1-2 on its way. Richardson to the plate, slider way off the plate. It's now 2-2. You don't want to give up anything else for free from here on out. You want to pitch aggressively. You don't want to leave anything over the plate. The 2-2 is a slider down and away. Pappas only half a thought there. That was not the easiest take in the world, but a fairly easy one. Full count pitch. Richardson ready. Here it comes. It is swung on, hit to right field. Moving back Santos 2 steps. He's underneath it now. He will reach up and make the catch. 1 away in the 7th. Benjamin Rosengard, the third baseman. Rosengard is 0 for 3. He reached on a fielder's choice. He does not take many 0-fers. He did not take one last night despite starting 0 for 3. Took a 1 for 4 after a single. First pitch. It's a check swing off the bat, and that is an excuse me strike for Rosengard. 3-2 Oakland in the 7th. Richardson comes set. The 0-1, Rosengard looks at strike 2, and he's going to challenge. Not a bad challenge. Let's see. It's confirmed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for Idaho Falls. An 0-2 pitch to Rosengard coming up. Richardson comes set. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Change up below the zone. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's McCaffrey. 3 hits for McCaffrey, and including his at-bat last night, he's hit in his last 4 at-bats. Let's go back one more game. He's hit safely in his last 5 at-bats, all singles. Also had 2 more hits. 7 hits in this series already. Just this series. McCaffrey swings, pops it up. It's over home plate, and it is over the press box and out of play 0-1. Boy, does he take a hard swing. And there's no rule in baseball that you cannot swing hard enough. You can swing as hard as you want at the plate. Three-two. The 0-1, McCaffrey takes off the plate. 1-1 now. Ballers have all 3 challenges. They got their only 2 challenges they've used correct. 1-1. McCarthy swings and misses. I know it's McCaffrey. I say McCarthy now twice. Last year they had a catcher by the name of Ryan McCarthy, and I could never get those 2 correct. And Now Ryan McCarthy is not here, and I'm still saying McCarthy. It's a 1-2 to McCaffrey. It'll be pitch 13 of the inning for Richardson. One, two. The kick, the pitch. Slider outside. 2-2. Three-two ballers in the top of the seventh. Bases are empty for McCaffrey. 2 away. A 2-2 now. Richardson fires, and it's swung on and missed. Slider on the outside, and Richardson sets him down in order. Time to stretch from Raimondi on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of the seventh, Oakland with a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM, The Answer. We are very happy to have you live from West Oakland at Raimondi Park, this fourth game of the championship series. Ballers are holding on at the moment to a 1-run lead. Bennett Flynn is still out there, out for his third inning of work so far. 2 innings, just 1 hit allowed, which was the line drive off of his shin that scored a run. But he's retired the next 6 batters he's faced. Obviously, again, taking out the intentional walk to Davis Druitt. He'll face Almanza for the first time, and then Buford and Allgaier. But again, Bennett, quite a find by Idaho Falls late in the year. And again, I don't know how on earth he has an ERA of 14 in 11 innings, because the ball that Buford hit might have been the hardest ball that anyone's hit off of Flynn in these playoffs. The first pitch to Almanza is a big breaking ball in for strike 1. It's just filthy. Just filthy. 0-1. Flynn set. The pitch. Almanza takes strike 2 on the outside. 0-2. Back-to-back breaking balls. I'm calling it a splitter. It might be a knuckle curve. It's spinning under 1,000 right now. 0-2, Flynn fires, and Almanza swings and fouls it down the line. He was sitting on it that time, or at least trying to protect against it. Fouled it away. Almanza a walk. He is 0 for 2. Flynn set at the belt. Kick and the pitch. It is down and into Almanza. 1-2. Just 1 challenge left for Idaho Falls. It needs to be used very carefully. 1-2 to Almanza. He takes in the dirt. Watched the breaking ball the whole time that way. And now 2-2. On deck is Buford. Again, Allgaier behind him. Two-two to Christian. Flynn set. The pitch inside, 90 miles an hour. It's 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you trust your off-speed pitch to elicit a swing from Almanza, even if it's off the plate? 3-2 pitch. Here it comes from Flynn. Almanza takes low. What an at-bat. That puts a man on here to start the 7th. Now, is this, well, no lift yet. I was gonna say maybe a opportunity for McKenzie or Bugs in this spot, but no, Almanza is at first. Here is Buford. First pitch. Buford swings and fouls it back. Fastball at 90. It was just above the top of the zone. It is 0-1. 3-2 Oakland leads in the 7th. Insurance runs right now are of the utmost importance. 0-1. Pitch. Flynn throws. It swung on. It's popped up. Foul territory. Over is the first baseman Rogers. He makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. Back-to-back fastballs that time. Here is Allgaier. Allgaier swung and missed. 3 fastballs thrown by Flynn in that at-bat. Flynn's first pitch to Allgaier. He will take a ball. It's challenged by McCaffrey. Let's see. Overturned to a strike. All right. So for Idaho Falls, 1 challenge left that can be used up to 2 more times. Oh and 1. The pitch. Allgaier down the line, past the dive of Rogers. It's going to go into the corner. Almanza on his bike. They're going to wave him home. The throw from Banks to home is late. Allgaier, an RBI double, 4-2 Oakland. And that was the breaking ball from Flynn. Here comes Troy Percival. This is just a meeting on the mound right now. The first run off of Flynn in this series. And it looks like the decision's been made. Panazzi is coming out. Flynn is still standing on the mound, though. Flynn will hand the ball to Panazzi himself. We'll take a break. That is it for Flynn today, as Panazzi will face Harris. 1 out, bottom of the 7th, runner at second. 4-2 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. It's a huge hit for Jake Allgaier here in the 7th. Not only does it give Oakland a 4th run, but it knocks Bennett Flynn out of the game. 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run allowed, 2 walks and a strikeout. Now Harris against Panazzi, the other guy they could not figure out in Idaho Falls. The first pitch from the lefty Panazzi on its way to Harris is a fastball inside at 90. Panazzi ramped it up to 95 in the previous series, had a 2 2/3 inning save in which he did not give up a hit and had a wipeout breaking ball. The 6'2", 200 left-hander is from Milan in Italy. The pitch to Harris. He takes a fastball high. It's 2-0. A single and a walk for Danny. He's also grounded out to first. He's 1 for 2. Allgaier at second. Again, a big hole on the right side with Banks shading towards second base. Panazzi kicks and fires. Harris looks at ball. No, excuse me, strike 2 at the top of the zone. A little bit of a hesitation from Alan Walker. It is 2-1. Panazzi comes set, looks at second. A deep breath, the 2-1 to Harris. He swings and fouls it at the plate. There was the big breaking ball. 2-2. And it's a sweeping curveball. Oakland with their 7th hit. The double by Allgaier. The pitch on its way, and it swung on foul down the right field line, out of play. Nick Leahy has come out on deck for Oakland. That is Druick's spot. A lefty Panazzi on the mound. That could be a straight replacement, and then Bugs could come in for Leahy. We'll see. 2-2. Panazzi to the dish. Harris takes way high, 95 out of the lefty's hand. It's 3-2. Did not even register on the TrackMan strike zone. 3-2 the count. Panazzi comes set. The step off by Panazzi now is first of this at bat. Allgaier leads off from second. Harris waiting on a payoff. Panazzi kicks and fires, and Harris swings and misses at the big breaking ball. 2 outs in the inning. And now a pinch hitter. Leahy will hit for Druick. They're going to bring in the lefty who's got some pop, and they're going to ask him to try to bring in Jake Allgaier. Leahy against Panazzi. It's 4-2 Oakland in the bottom of the 7th. Panazzi set. Leahy is first at bat. The first pitch to him is a fastball low. Leahy started quite a few games in this series and in playoffs altogether. Took an 0 for 5 in game 1. Took an 0 for 1 in game 2. 1-0. He swings, high chopper to third, backing up his Rosengard. His only play is to first, and it is scooped by Rogers. Nice scoop by the first baseman to end the inning there. Jake Allgaier, a huge hit to give Oakland a 4th run. It's a 2-run lead heading to the 8th on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of the 8th, Ballers with a 2-run lead. Connor Richardson will have the 8th as Connor Sullivan warms. A new center fielder for Oakland. It will be Darryl Buggs, who will come in for Nick Leahy, who pinch hit for Davis Druitt. So Leahy is out of this game, as is Druitt. Jablonski, Rich, and Banks to face off against Connor Richardson. It's 4-2, Oakland leading. Jablonski today has not yet been retired. 2 singles and a walk. Richardson looks into Lozano. And the first pitch, Jablonski takes a changeup down low and away. Insurance run for Oakland, that's big. Jablonski will swing a high, deep drive to right, and that is way, way gone. Turned on a fastball. It's a 1-run game again. That'll bring up Spencer Rich. A 1-run game again. 88, and Jablonski just turned on it at 103 and hit it 380 out of the park, quite literally. First pitch to Rich, fastball up and in. Richardson set. The 0-1, Rich, half swing, does he go? No appeal. Slider off the plate, 2-0 to Rich. Sullivan still warming. Breaking ball, there's a strike, top of the zone. Now 2-1. Richardson set. Pitch to the plate. Change up, low. Challenged by Lozano. You got 3 of them, might as well. Let's see. Overturned to a strike. Now 2-2. 3 for 3 is Oakland today. They've got 3 challenges the rest of the game, no matter if they are right or wrong. The 2-2, Chewy. Huge call by Lozano. 2-2 on its way. It is a half swing. It's off the plates. No swing. 3-2. Sully getting ready. A 3-2 to Rich. Sully needs this, or Chewy needs this rather. 3-2, breaking ball, swung on and missed. It's his 3rd strikeout. That'll bring up Banks. I don't think Aaron Miles wants to bring in Sullivan until he absolutely has to, which may be a situation with one more base runner getting on. Banks today is 1 for 3. First pitch, Banks, ground ball, foul down the baseline. Pulled in was Allgaier, and he was fairly close to the bag, so if it slipped by him, it would have had to really just ride over the base. Oh, 1. Pitch to Banks. It swung on and missed. High slider. Swung through it. It's 0-2. On its way. Richardson throws, and Banks takes strike 3 called, and he heads back to the dugout, 2 away. A high slider. So this is a good comeback from Richardson after allowing the homer to Jablonski. A 4-3 ball game in the 8th. Ballers lead. We are going to see a pinch hitter. Grady Morgan will pinch hit for Anthony Mata. Mata, the left-handed swinger, will have the handedness matchup traditionally against Connor Richardson on the mound. Chewy toes the rubber. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 4-3 Oakland. Richardson's first pitch to Morgan. Here it comes. It is a fastball high and away at 91. It's ball 1. I would have to predict that this is Richardson's last batter. It's a 1-0 to Morgan. He will take a big slider in for strike 1. Morgan had a pinch hit at bat last night. Next pitch, fastball off the plate. No challenge from Lozano. And Morgan struck out. That was against Richardson. 2-1 now to Morgan. Pitch from Chewy. There is a ball off the plate. Change up. Lozano does not challenge. He's got a pretty good feel for that zone. Three-1. Big breaking ball in for strike 2. Full count, 2 outs, bases are empty. Morgan, the pinch hitter against Richardson. Richardson comes set. The 3-2 pitch is off the plate for ball 4. And Morgan lays off. That's going to be it. Chewy, his night is over. In comes the closer, Connor Sullivan. Out to the mound is Aaron Miles. A decision has been made. We'll take a break and come back on 860 AM The Answer. Ballers up 1-0 here in the 8th with 2 outs. A save situation for Connor Sullivan. This is his game now. 4-3 in the 8th. 2 outs, a runner at first, and he will have to take on the top of the order. And it will be he who will try to close it out for Oakland and move this game on to a game 5. He's got to get the final out of this 8th first before we even think about a 9th. And it will be Eddie Pelk, who has driven in 2 runs today. It's a 1-for-3 game. Connor Richardson, his night is over. Richardson goes 1 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, which was earned on the home run, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. He did his job. Here is Pelk. Back into the game running is Mata at first. Mata will run for Morgan again. Sully against Pelk. Mata the tying run on base. The first pitch is high and away at 89. Fastball from Connor Sullivan. 1-0. Sullivan turns and throws. Back to the bag is Mata. A one-run game in the 8th. Sullivan 19 saves. A new independent era record. Ties the all-time Pioneer League record in saves. 1-0. Breaking ball low. 2-0 to Pelk. On deck is the powerful Rogers. Sully just pitched one game in this series. Gave up a run on 2 hits. It's unearned. 2-0. Swung on and missed on the changeup. 2-1. It was relief, I believe, in the 7th inning of game 2. Part of the comeback bid for Oakland. Two-1 now. Sullivan is set at the belt. The pitch is taken for strike 2. Another changeup. 2-2 to Pelk. Sullivan set. And the pitch on its way. Pelk swings, hits us down the left field line. Over is O'Hara, into the corner. O'Hara will leap against the fence and make the catch! He goes crashing into the chain link fence and makes the catch down the left field line. He had no business making that catch. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Michael O'Hara goes all out. A man who did not see any playoff time until yesterday in one at-bat has today a 1-for-3 game, and maybe the catch of the year for him. Certainly considering the stakes, we can call it that. He'll bat second in this inning. Lozano, O'Hara, and Cobb against the Submariners, Steven Odorica. The first pitch, Lozano cues one to first. Rogers will pick it up, flip to Odorica. It's a 1-3 putout for out number 1. So here is O'Hara. And here is O'Hara. Just took a moment for him to step forward there. 4-3 Oakland. They'll be up by at least 1 going into the 9th. But against the Idaho offense, you're going to see 2, 3, and 4. So get what you can. First pitch to O'Hara is at the knees, 81 for a strike. Odorica to the plate, and O'Hara takes off the dish. 1-1. On deck is Cobb in the top of the order. pitch. O'Hara looks at a ball beneath the zone. Not a bad pitch from Odorica. I don't really know how Michael O'Hara laid off that pitch at all. Two one. Odorica throws, and O'Hara slices that away foul hard. 2-2. Odorica on 2-2. Here's the pitch. O'Hara takes high. 3-2. One away in this bottom of the 8th. O'Hara at the dish. A full count. O'Hara swings and fouls it back. Waited well on that pitch right down the middle of the zone. 82. Ballers trying to force game 5. 3-2. The pitch is taken off the plate for ball 4. And O'Hara walks. And now here comes Aaron Miles. This will be TJ McKenzie running for O'Hara. And this is absolutely to steal a base. A base runner who actually has more steals on the year between two teams than Darryl Buggs. So Cobb at the plate, McKenzie will be the designated pinch runner. O'Hara will very much likely go back in the game in left field. Here is Tremaine Cobb. McKenzie, let's see how quickly he goes to second. Not here. The first pitch of Cobb is down and in for ball 1. He'll likely go at some point. Odorica sets. They'll pick on McKenzie, and he just gets back. Oh, that was awfully close. It knocked the helmet off of McKenzie, and he almost got picked off. Odorica, a tight move for a righty. 5'9", 165 is Odorica on the mound, the Submarina. Pitch to Cobb. Down the chute for strike 1, 1-1. McKenzie was a statue at first. Pretty sure that McKenzie has got to go at some point here. It's a huge 90 feet for Oakland. There he goes. Pitch is a chopper. Back to Odorica. One play to first. Cobb is out. 1-3 on the ground out. Cobb swung at a pitch that was inside. McKenzie does go to second, though. And here is Isai Santos. Runner at second. Two away in the 8th. First pitch to Santos. Way outside for ball 1. Almanza on deck. A righty warming in the Chuckers bullpen. Or 4-3 Oakland in the 8th. The pitch to Santos is taken for strike 1 on the outside part of the dish. 1-1 the counts. The 1-1, Isai looks at ball 2 off the plate. Isai is 1 for 4 today. McKenzie's not afraid to try to swipe third either, don't forget. The 2-1. The pitch to Santos. Off the plate, 3-1. Almanza's on deck. (4-3) Oakland in the bottom of the 8th. Can Isai Santos come up with a huge insurance run RBI? 3-1 on its way. Santos swings and misses. Took an awful big hack and came up empty. Threw it right down the heart of the plate. 3-2. McKenzie at second. Two outs in the bottom of the 8th. The payoff pitch from Odorica. Swung on and fouled back somehow. Santos swung at a ball that, at least on first look, was almost over his head. It must have had wicked movement on it. It would have been the swing and the miss of the year, but Santos stays alive. 3-2, the pitch. He swings, pops it up. Third base side, the catcher over, sheds the mask. It will be into the stands. And Santos stays alive again. That pitch also above the zone. It's just so tough to take when they're coming in at 75 from that angle. Almanza broods on deck. McKenzie will get a good jump from second. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. That one more center cut at the bottom of the zone. Santos is able to fight it off. (3-2). Odorica to the dish. Santos up the middle, a base hit. They're going to send McKenzie, and he will score. Isai Santos, how many big moments will you have? (5-3 Oakland. Here is Almanza. Almanza contra Odorica. And they're going to walk Almanza with first base occupied. It's the second time they walk Almanza. They're going to walk Almanza to get to Buford. Here comes Troy Percival. He's going to the bullpen. And we'll take a break on 860 AM, The Answer.
We are back at Raimondi Park. Bottom of the 8th inning. It is a 5-3 ball game. Fresh off of Isai Santos's RBI single. 5-3 ballers. The crowd is electric tonight. They're wanting to force a game 5. The Chuckers, however, have not been making it easy. Let's see what we could do. Some more insurance would be absolutely necessary for us to be able to go home and feel like Game 5 is going to be easier. You know what I mean? Cam Buford up to the plate. And here's Tyler.
Thank you, Ben. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball. Rob Hughes against Cam Buford. The first pitch, Buford swings and misses. Five, 3 Oakland. They've walked Almanza to get to Buford. The 0-1 pitch. Buford, line drive, left field, deep, gone! Eight, 3 Oakland. That one got out quick. A 3-run home run, and it's a 4-run eighth for Oakland. Allgaier. Hughes' first pitch, a high kick. Swung on, fouled away. It'll be at least a 5-run lead going to the top of the 9th. Hughes to Allgaier. Jake takes low. The inning started with a tap out to the first baseman, Rogers. O'Hara walked. McKenzie ran for him. Cobb grounded out with 2 outs. All this with 2 outs. Santos, the RBI single. They intentionally walk Almanza to get to Hughes, and he gives up a 3-run home run to Buford. As big as when Pappas hit the home run off of Collier. The 1-1, Allgaier grounded toward Mata on 6 hops. He gets up, throws across the diamond, a strong throw, and that ends the inning. 4 runs on 2 hits, and perhaps the biggest hit of the night, a 3-run home run by Cam Buford. We head to the 9th. Ballers 8, Chuckers 3 on 860 AM, The Answer. It's the top of inning 9, and the Ballers need 3 outs to force game 5. 8-3 they lead after 5 insurance runs in the last 2 innings. One in the 7th, which, if they did not get it, would have ended up with Jablonski's home run, making it a tied game in the 8th. RBI double by Allgaier. Then an RBI single in the bottom of the 8th by Isai Santos and a 3-run shot by Buford. 90-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees, and he deposits it 95 miles an hour out of bounds. And now the first base umpire is looking at someone who might just be on the field slightly and pushes them now off. Rogers, Pappas, Rosengard against Sully. Sullivan's first pitch to Rogers is swung on and missed. Changeup below the zone. It's 0-1. From the windup. Next one, fouled back, 89. It's a quick 0-2 to Trevor Rogers. Rogers back in the box. Sullivan ready. Got the last out of the 8th. And the pitch. Ground ball. Harris picks it up. Flips underhand to first. 1 away. Rogers is 0 for 5 tonight. Here is Pappas. 1 for 4. Ballers up by 5. In the 9th. Sullivan. First pitch to Pappas. Slider off the plate, swung on, fouled out of play. Shakeoff from Sullivan, a second shakeoff. Now he comes set. The pitch on its way. Pappas, a half swing, does he go? Yes, says Jason Benzon over at first. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Sullivan. Pappas swings and fouls it out of play. Ballers up by 5. Sullivan fires. Pappas takes way high, 91. We'll see the 1-2 pitch. On its way, Pappas takes a slider off the plate. 2-2. Rosengard on deck. Now 2-2. Sullivan deals. Ball hit the center field. Bugs coming in. He stops. He reaches up. 2 outs. Two out in the 9th. Here is Rosengard, who is 0 for 4 today. The fans, they believe. The pitch to Rosengard is swung on and missed. Change up at 83, it's 0-1. It went to a decisive Game 3 against Ogden, against a tough Ogden team. The pitch to Rosengard fouled back, 0-2. Sullivan is a pitch away from sending the Pioneer League Championship Series to a winner-take-all Game 5 against a extremely tough Idaho Falls team. The 0-2, he throws and it's down low. A lot of challenges to play with for Lozano. 3 in his back pocket. No need to be shy with those. 1-2, Sullivan to the dish. Rosengard swings and misses, and you can buy your tickets for tomorrow night. Game 5 upcoming, and one of these two teams will be crowned Pioneer League champions tomorrow at 6:35. What a job from Oakland. Down 2-0 in the series, flying back from Idaho Falls. And they have now tied this series. An 8-3 win, a game that they trailed for the first 5 innings. We will stand by. We will grab a player of the game, as we always do. Tomorrow is the big one. One of these two teams will take it to the final game of the year. For Oakland, it'll be a 104th game of the year. And we'll decide a champion tomorrow. Let's stand by as Aubrey Tolliver, I do believe, is going to grab someone for a post-game interview. All right, Tremaine Cobb. Stand by. And Aubrey, take it away.
All right, Tyler, here he is, Tremaine Cobb. Trey, huge at-bat. Talk about the atmosphere tonight and really what led to this decisive victory.
I mean, the atmosphere was cool. It's cool to have the screaming fans here. I mean, I know ticket sales are going late, so it's cool to see everybody come here just to support us.
Talk about, after game 2, you're down 0-2. What was the mindset going into this home series, and how have these ballers been able to execute?
Don't panic. I mean, it's just baseball, bro. I mean, if you panic, you're gonna lose, bro. So we're trying to keep that same attitude we had all season.
What are you thinking about? What's the mindset? What's the motto going into game 5?
Well, I get to see my dad tomorrow. He said if we won, he'd get to fly out. So that's the only thing I'm worried about right now. I get to see my dad.
How important is it for these fans to show up tomorrow?
Very important. So we need to sell out this whole jump, bro.
Tickets are on sale right now. Tyler, back to you.
Thanks, Aubrey. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up scores on the other side. Or this score, at least. On 860 AM, The Answer. One, please. Just one, please. Well, well, well. Game 5 tomorrow. As quickly as it felt like a blitz by Idaho Falls in the series in the Gem States, the Ballers have fought back and have tied the series 2-2. The first thing I'm going to say is be here tomorrow. Don't even listen to my broadcast. I mean, if you want to listen in the stands, great, but make plans to be here. It's a game you're going to want to see. 6:35 tomorrow, Sunday at 6:35. What are you doing at 6:35 on a Sunday? That's where you want to be, Raimondi Park, West Oakland. Now let's talk about the game today. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Idaho Falls Chuckers. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Oakland. Gabe Tanner gets the win. He's 2-0 in these playoffs. Nathan Hemmerling, 0-2 in the playoffs now. And Connor Sullivan, his 3rd save. He has been money in the postseason. Time of the game, 2 hours and 45 minutes in front of 2,231. The game started off in sort of the same situation we had in Idaho Falls, where it was the Chuckers who were getting the hits with runners in scoring position. Ballers left 2 on base in the second. They left 3 on base in the 4th. So you're thinking, geez, Hemmerling's got this thing working. He's quick. It feels like he's going through the team like a buzzsaw. And then they break through in the 5th. Tanner, to his credit, had runners on almost every inning of his outing. But he was able to get through it. He allowed 10 hits and just 2 runs worth in and out of jams. He really never got too comfortable, but he walks off the mound after 5 1/3 and gets the win today. It all started with a Michael O'Hara single in the 5th. And for my money, either O'Hara or Santos should have been player of the game today. Cobb, a 2-run home run. I can't discount what Trey Cobb did, and how big that home run was to right field. Santos followed it up with a single, a walk to Almanza. Buford, you heard the RBI off the shin of Flynn, who was still amazing tonight. Bennett Flynn, 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Ballers are up 3-2. They got one more run in the bottom of the 7th. That was a Jake Allgaier double down the right field line, just right over the bag. Really walked that thing all the way to the corner. That brought Almanza in from first and was huge. Made it a 4-2 game. Richardson, who was pitching already, had given up a home run to Jablonski. That home run would have tied the game, but for the double by Allgaier. And then the big rally in the 8th. 1-out walk by O'Hara. That brought in McKenzie as a pinch runner. Got McKenzie over to second on a ground ball by Cobb with 2 outs. Santos, the RBI single up the middle. Cobb is intentionally walked to face Buford. Hughes comes in, gives up a 3-run home run. And that, at that point, sort of felt like that was going to be all she wrote there. Sullivan gets side in order right through 2, 3, and 4. Game 5, what's in store? I don't know. I have no idea. You've seen 2 games where Idaho Falls has been dominant. You've seen 2 games now where Oakland has been dominant. And I think maybe it is the fairest assessment of this season to have it go down to a decisive Game 5. Each of these teams probably equally deserving to win and battling back and forth in this series to claim that title. We can only have one winner. It will be decided tomorrow. So come on out to Raimondi Park to see it happen. I want to thank Vince and Bryce and Ben, who put this broadcast together. We'll talk about the season at large tomorrow, but only one thing matters right now, and that's Game 5. It will be a 6:30 broadcast start right here on 860 AM The Answer, on Flow Sports, on our YouTube, wherever you've listened to us tonight, on iHeartRadio app, on 860amtheanswer.com, all sorts of places where you can catch us. And I hope to see you here if you're not listening to the game. Once again, on this Saturday night, the final score, the Ballers in Game 4 win 8-3. We are going to take a break for about 21 hours. We'll be back tomorrow, our final game of the year. And I'm sure it will be a doozy. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know which team is going to win. We're going to feel emotional one way or the other. I can guarantee you that. I'll see you all tomorrow, 6:30, pack time. Have a good rest of your Saturday evening.